I love that.
I
love that intro, Doug.
Ask the Boss episode number
31.
We out here.
Meet Doug.
Oles.
Yeah. Birdie bird. Chirp.
All right, we out here. We have a jam-packed episode today. It's kind of crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. Pause for sponsors. Today, we're going with Flavor Justice.
Man, you slam both of these. They're going to spew.
All right.
Did you ever do this? Like,
Yeah, it just sounds cool. Thank you, American Energy, for the Justice. Just feels appropriate.
Justice?
Yep.
I haven't had Justice.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. All right, let's get into it. A lot of stuff to do today. We don't actually have that many questions, but just a lot of stuff to talk about.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Well, we're not.
Okay,
we're still introing
All
here.
right, come on.
All right, so episode 31, retailer of the day. That was a meat chant. Retailer of the day is Thickness,
Who is that?
the nutrition store.
Okay.
It took me a while. I didn't even know that this is the Pornhub thing. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, as soon as you put it on, I saw you in a picture. I was like, oh, it's all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of messy.
So he was suggesting maybe I copy it. Sorry, Jacob.
Meat hub.
Meat Hub,
Meaty hub.
Meat Brigade, meaty thighs. We could play a lot of fun.
You do
We got a
Meaty
lot
hub
of
and
fun.
like buy the domain and like just put your picture all over it. Just like
Meat Hub.
Me get hit with a
OnlyFans?
dildo. Me get-
OnlyFans. Like it's Meaty
Bro,
hub.
yeah, what was up with that? From now on, I need to approve the stories.
No, you don't.
There was a giant...
Yeah, I thought
Dong
you were doing it.
flying
I just was like, I'm just doing what I
Well, the
told to do.
screenshot that I caught of
Said it
Pat.
all.
Oh, dude. He's like sniffing the dong.
You
athlete.
sent the text yesterday and like I just was like, I don't know what to respond to.
Well, when I first watched it, it was so quick. I didn't get it. And then...
Oh,
That's
bro.
the point.
Yeah.
Bro, say no more, fam. Can I say that? Is that cool? Reggie Miller, 31.
Wow.
There we go.
I didn't even,
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah, 31 is
I was
just not-
huge Reggie Miller fan growing up.
Really? Then you
Yeah.
should have known that.
Huh? Well, I guess, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Well, I'm a big Dallas Cowboy fan. I didn't even get the Emmitt Smith thing. So.
Yeah, that was terrible. All right, let's get into it.
Some sports fan I am.
What do we
No
get
questions
into?
today. No questions.
No
Just-
questions? All right. Well,
Yeah,
so
I
we're
have
live
one
on here. We
question.
might have some questions. People did like all the bombs last week. There was a lot of cursing going on last week.
They liked it?
Yeah,
more
I think
views?
so.
Comments? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think we got to just get a little more.
Dirty?
Yeah,
We're
we got to take it from PG-13 to R. So on
On
PG-13,
Spotify, I guess.
It's only when I'm passionate about stuff do they start flying. Like if it's, like,
yeah.
I don't know.
So,
And so I never usually go back and listen to them. So I asked Bert, I was like, did you beep out all those? He's like, yeah. So I have no idea. He could have just lied to me, but I don't go back and like watch the episodes.
I've been actually just like making it easier. I've been like taking the audio from the video and putting it in like the Spotify, so it's like kind of beeped like throughout. So
What?
that was just some creative talk, bro.
like the podcast is like
Chirp,
beeped
chirp.
too. So it's just so
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
So even the podcast has got some.
yeah. So I took the audio from the video
got it.
just to make it so it's like
I got it.
You know we don't have to hide the
Oh yeah. Well,
samples anymore.
yeah. Never have to.
You know, we're going to probably get away from that eventually, right?
Yeah.
All right, anyways. Episode 31. You want to start?
I
We're
don't
good.
know where to
Intros
start.
are
I
out
don't
of the
know where
way.
to start. I'm still kind of disturbed from last week. Still shaken up. Shook.
I don't know. Yeah, which one is it?
think it's
I'm shaking up. No, you
Shook. I'm shook up.
I'm
I'm all
shook
shook up. All shook up.
How about shooken?
I'm shaking.
Shooken?
I'm shaking.
There was just some really dumb shit that happened. We had to beep. Let's start right away.
I don't beep the shits out.
Oh, the shits?
Just
Just
the
let those
F-bombs.
ride, yeah.
Oh, just the F-bombs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's first start. And I don't want to turn this into a political podcast because, like, that's just a whole other...
Well, it's somewhat of a current events
It's a
podcast.
current events podcast. But, like, one of the things I wanted to talk to... Who are you waving to?
Just people.
People.
Am I a distraction?
One of the things, like, Trump clearing the way to go out to that church, to stand there like an idiot holding that Bible.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I mean, that was...
It was pretty bad.
That was really bad. Like, I know what he was trying to do.
It took me a while to process
It's like
that.
a power move. Like, I didn't even realize it when I first saw it. I was like, what the heck is this? But then I was kind of offended by it, right? Like as a Christian, you don't use the Bible. Like he's using the Bible in vain right there, right?
Right.
Like that was kind of messed up, you know, because like he stood
like
there
to
like
hold the Bible. I don't even like to like. I don't want to touch it unless it's like I'm at church.
yeah, and he was like
He didn't know what to do with it.
He was holding it like this, like, and then he's like holds it up, like
You know, he's never grabbed.
So I watched it as it happened, and at first they're like, he's going to pay respect. Like they're
he's gonna take a
well,
picture.
so like I'm watching it thinking, oh man, Trump's showing up, you know, like he's going out there, he's making a power move, he's saying I'm not scared, I'm gonna go out on the streets, and then you find out so much more stuff that he cleared the freaking area with
Like a helicopter,
with
tear
spray.
gas.
And then at first
So
he held the Bible and he was like, "This is the White House Bible, I think." And he started talking a couple Trump words like,
It's good. It's really
"It's a great Bible.
It's a great Bible.
You know,
It's great.
The people are amazing people." You know, I don't know. And then the next thing, and then he moves over for another area, and he then holds it like this, and then he's getting directed on how to hold it. So he's moving
He's like
around,
fumbling.
and then they leave, and I'm looking at Sam. I'm like, what just happened? That was a photo op.
Yeah, yeah. And let's be clear. I voted for Trump over Hillary. Right, like I voted for.
Did.
I voted for the lesser of the two evils. So there's like a lot of things that he does that I support, and a lot of stuff he does that I don't support. So it's not like I am fiscally conservative, socially liberal. I'm somewhere probably slanted to the right, but like he's a freaking idiot. Like doing that just pissed me off. Like that was just stupid.
Yeah.
And I also think that he should have at least shown some leadership and made some comments during this whole thing. Because now, if he makes comments now, it's kind of like after the fact.
Right.
He should have showed up to be there as the leader from day one, right? To stop a lot of the no matter what he's in a lose-lose situation because people are going to get pissed about what he says. Then, well, the left is going to get pissed about what he says anyways. But he should have been there for the nation, you know, like as a leader, to step up and talk about, you know, the systemic racism and the social injustices that are going on. Well, he should have stood up and said something about that, not just talked about bringing the military in to stop the riots.
Yeah. I think a lot of things that are coming from this is that, it's now, we've always had systemic racism in kind of our culture. It's there. That's why it's called systemic. So it's being more aware now. But I think also a lot of things that are coming from this is we have a leadership issue on a lot of different levels.
Everywhere. And it's
everywhere.
And it's not the president. It's not just
the police department. You know, like the guy had 17 misconducts against him. Orderly misconducts. You know, the guy who killed George Floyd.
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. There you go.
Orderly conducts.
Me. But that shouldn't. Why does he still have a job? Right? Like we have like a 3-strike policy here that kind of gets, you know, sometimes it's a slap on the wrist, sometimes you get written up, but like 17?
And here's the problem though. It's on the left and the right. And you look at a lot of the cities where there is the most racism and the most social injustice, and they're democratic cities. So like I don't like people really need to look at who they're voting for and why they're voting for them. Just because you're a minority doesn't mean you should vote left, right? Just because you're an old white old white guy, male, doesn't mean you should vote right. Like you should really look at who the people you're voting for, not just at the presidential level, but it's the mayors of your town, the governors. You see during this lockdown how much power the governors have. Like some of these idiotic governors that want to keep shit locked down. Like, get them out of there.
Yeah.
Like, it's crap. It's crap. And no, after all this, now they're saying that the coronavirus is basically fake news and you can't get it through asymptomatic carriers. Like, you can only get it if, like, he's sniffling over here and coughing. That's when you can get it. If he's just not showing symptoms yet, basically they're saying that's fake neus that you can get it from that. After all this time, after the lockdown, open the fucking country up. China. Can we beat those? No. That was a big F. That was for you, Josh. I know he probably already said it in here somewhere. F China. Oh man. So anyways,
we make that a shirt. Like I don't know if we can
F
walk
China.
around like that. Yeah.
Bro, we would We
That
need
would
to
sell
roll
out.
up. That was so quick.
Yeah. This brings me to the next point that is just so idiotic. I can't even fathom fucking humanity right now.
Jeez.
Damn. Defund the police?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up next.
How is that? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start about this. At the end of the day, so I am 100% supporter of Black Lives Matter. I think it's so important and it's a great movement. And there's a ton of great things that can come out of this tragedy right now. If like people play their cards right here, right? Like you can't be going so ridiculous to the other side and say defund the police. 99% of the police are great. If I'm living in a society without police, I am scared shitless. So I'm going to be buying guns,
So for all the Meat Brigade fans out there, let's just back it up, right? So defund the police means that they're no longer going to fund the police force.
They're going to send out strategic social workers wherever there's a disturbance.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Hold on, before we get there. So, but that means the funding's just cut off, right? But that doesn't mean they're stopping the police.
Well, let's go to Minneapolis. They want to basically do away with the police department.
Is that what defund means, or does defund literally mean I'm just going to stop funding your?
Yeah, until they can't operate no more, probably.
Pretty
right,
much.
But could they get funding from somewhere else and then still operate, or are they trying to cut the police from?
Well, first of all, it's never going to happen.
No, it can't.
Let's just put it there. But I don't understand. I am pissed at the people supporting it because you're doing harm to the Black Lives Matter movement, right? It just, it gives me chills. I'm so pissed. It's how does that help your movement? You're hurting your cause here, right? What happens, when you call 911, there's somebody breaking into your house with a gun. They're going to say, thank you for calling, my prayers are with you. Well, great. Who shows up at your house when something happens? Who shows up when there's an accident? Right? Not having a police department is the dumbest thing. Oh, it's ridiculous. In fact, they should start a fund the police movement because what the police department needs more now than ever is more money. They need more training, right? It's not a 6-month academy. It should be a 2-year degree outside of and require a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, sociology, psychology, whatever, right? Kinesiology, whatever. Make them go through 4 years, 2 years of school, not 6 months in the academy, right? Train them more, pay them more, and you're going to have better people running the police department.
Agreed.
This is idiotic. And if I think people on the right and the left know that this is idiotic. So I don't even know who started this and why they started it because
it was city council.
And the problem is people are putting Black Lives Matter and defund the police together now, which, like I said, does more harm for Black Lives Matter than good. So this is idiotic. And I don't know, there's just a little rant. It's just pissing me off. There we go.
We need a fan.
I do. I'm getting warm. This light is just
going to overheat.
Hands are popping. It's you're working out.
Oh, man.
Overheat the system.
All right, what do we got in
Douglas system.
The Douglas.
It's bad that being a cop is sometimes the middle ground to the next level. You could some places like NSA or some big you could be a cop and then put your 3 or 4 years in and then be any part of the NSA. The cop is almost the easiest thing to get into for a big agency, which is it shouldn't be like that, right? Because then anybody could be a cop, and then it's
well, they have so much power, right?
Yeah,
they have so much power.
Carrying a gun, and it's I don't want to do this.
After 6 months in the academy,
yeah, it's
and then you don't need
I took the test, so it was real simple. It wasn't hard.
Dang, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I was gonna be a cop just to be, get my clearance and be part of
the CIA. But then we all found out you did coke, so you're screwed.
Yeah, so I was just But yeah, I'm just saying. But it was just I don't want to be a cop, and nor there's a lot of people out there who probably don't want to be cops, but they're just hey, I'll be a one just to.
Dude, I feel bad for most cops right now. It's crazy. You're going out there, you're trying to do your job, right, and help people, and you're just getting shit on. It's crazy. It's crazy. We need more cops, and we need better cops. I don't know. It's crazy. Where are we? Should we talk about supplements?
I don't know.
Should we keep going?
I was gonna throw in the core university
only
into
15
that.
minutes. I thought it was
into
gonna
that
be longer.
education.
What?
Huh?
What? Me?
I was trying to make a joke during the whole like serious part.
I'm about to throw
You know, you're
something
talking about like the funding. And we need to invest more in the police. I was like, yeah, and they should go through core university at the same time. You know,
I'm about to throw something at you.
Okay.
hit me.
Oh, like a.
Yeah.
Can we beep that out too?
Yeah.
Why are you throwing? I gotta watch these videos
I
before
just
they go
have
out
to
because
say
sometimes
that-
there's things that are dropping in that I just don't know.
Glad
You
my
weren't a part of
mouth
the
was
creative-
closed. That's all I gotta say.
Discord zone, and we got creative.
Can you put that screenshot of me right here?
You want me to blur it out, or do you want me to just put it
Just
up
leave it in here. Like this is our stories, right? All right, so let's move on.
Dang, you got notes? Shoot.
Well, no, I don't have no. Oh, yeah. So this is somebody that I want to address. I promised that I would either go on a Facebook Live and or just do it in this Ask the Boss series. So I'll do it here. So we were in a group. So Supplement Snoop. We're the Supplement Snoop like platinum members on Facebook, and somebody posted a picture of the core greens and made a controversial statement, right? Like, because I agree with the sentiment. There is no best, right? Like, it's best for that person. So he should have said this is the best core. Somebody said that the best core greens on the market, right? So like
Core greens or greens?
Greens. Best greens product on the market, which, you know, I mean, like there's good arguments there, right? Like I think it's a freaking amazing product, right? Like we designed it that way. But then somebody came on and basically was trying to compare directly labels of this product with another product, which is a great product, right? And I have a lot of respect for the owner of that brand. And then somebody comes on and basically doesn't do core justice in how, man, is it some justice right now?
I'm just watching. This is Doug's episode.
So,
Episode 31. Go on, Reggie.
Doesn't do core justice or core greens justice because I think, and I don't mean this in a negative term towards the person who was saying it. I mean, obviously they were a huge supporter of the other brand, but they made some ignorant comments about it goes to the whole idea of formulation, and more is not always better. So just because a greens blend, which we have a very robust greens blend here, has more greens, double the greens, right? Doesn't make it a superior greens product, right? And so there were some statements that were made that just didn't make sense. And, you know, I take these things personally because I've put my heart and soul into this brand. So I just want to clear a couple things up. So in comparing these two products, they said the multivitamin profile is lacking in core. First of all, this is not a multi. So when we design this product, let me take a step back. When we design this product, I want to tell you what our goals were in designing this product. This wasn't a catch-all product. This wasn't a fiber supplement product. This wasn't a multivitamin product. This is a greens product, you know, with some reds in there in one of the Spectrum blends. And we wanted to create a product because this is a product that is in high demand, and a lot of them on the market taste like crap and are lacking in the major things which you find in most greens products, which is what I would want in a greens product. You know, there's some probiotics, digestive enzymes, greens products, different sources of some fiber, and, you know, just a really well-rounded formula. But 90% of them out there taste like crap. Some taste okay. But our goal was to make the best tasting greens on the market. And again, that is a very subjective statement by anybody who makes that. But I feel like now we've had enough review sites take the product, enough customers take it who've taken other products. And I would say most every person says it's the best tasting greens on the market.
Yeah, I haven't gotten much.
So mission freaking accomplished right there, right? Because it's a phenomenal formula and it tastes amazing. And why does taste matter so much? Because like at the end of the day, if it tastes like dirt, but if it's a good product, I'm going to take it, right? And so I think a lot of people take that approach. Well, I want to create a brand that can reach more than just, you know, I started this as only products I take. I wanted to meld the two together. So it's products that I want to take, but that also other people really enjoy taking and it fits into their lifestyle, right? So that's what we did with Core Greens. So one of the comments was the multivitamin profile is lacking. So a lot of greens don't even have the vitamins and minerals in them, right? They just, they just don't have them. Part of the greens process kind of loses that benefit, which is found in greens. And so what we wanted to do is fill in the gaps with vitamins just to make sure that you have your bases covered. Just in case the person who is taking this product is not doing the other things. But 99.9% of the people that are taking this product, our customer, is already eating well and is already taking a multivitamin, right? So to say that because we have 100% of all your standard fat-soluble B vitamins and all of that is lacking is just not a fair statement. Sure, the other product has 100% and they have some added minerals in there as well. But again, I'm not creating a mineral supplement here, right? I'm working also within the confines of how we distribute our product, right? I can't make a product that costs us $30 or we wouldn't be in business, right? So I need to understand, I need to balance what is going to be best for the consumer, both from a price standpoint and, what I can put in there and the real reason why they're buying the product in the first place. So I'm balancing all that. And that's where people get lost in the idea of formulation. Now I was one of the first ones, and I'll say this proudly, I was one of the first ones on the market to do non-proprietary blends using efficacious doses of all the ingredients, right? Now that's just, as we've talked
about. How far that came?
Oh, dude, now everyone does it. Everyone can do it. It's not a complicated concept.
Don't forget,
we were 15 years ago, yeah. Right? We were literally one of the first ones out there doing it, if not the first. So, that's a bold statement, but I'll stand by that. And in the sports nutrition industry. And, now that is just a bare minimum. And now the barriers to entry in this industry is really small. So anybody who thinks they know anything can take $20,000 and go out and run a pre-workout and put efficacious doses in. That doesn't make a great product. There is an art behind it. And when we formulate our products, yeah, on paper, our products look great, but it's also the experience you get when taking the product from, and this is bodes more true now, even with our rebrand. That's part of what this rebrand was about, from mouthfeel, texture, taste, just the overall experience, the effects, and how everything works. You ready for this? Synergism.
That needs to be a button.
That needs to be a button.
Synergism. So we take the approach, and I was just on a podcast, the Supplement Engineer podcast, and I talked about formulation, and it is a science, right? But it's also an art. And I think a lot of people these days have gone too far the route of science and have literally just saying, oh, the efficacious dose is 3 grams, so I'm going to put 3 grams in here or whatever. And just because you can put something in a product doesn't mean you should put it in a product. And that is not how we formulate. We don't do that. So anyways, the next argument is talking about how we have less greens than this other product, a half or a third less. I want to make it very clear of what's in core and why it's in there. First of all, I don't really consider the grasses, right? So where's our list here? The alfalfa grass, the barley grass, all those are cheap and inferior types of greens. I think they have their place, and there's a reason why you put them in there. But putting a ton of those in there doesn't really change the price point of the product and really doesn't change the effectiveness. I think there are some benefits of having those in there. So you can window dress a product by putting a bunch of those in to say, oh, my greens blend is 10 grams, but that doesn't do any good. The route that we took is to focus on TrueServe, which is a trademarked, it's almost like the process of which the greens portion of this product, which comes from broccoli, kale, and spinach, which is the bread and butter of this. That TrueServe that we're using is at the clinical dose of 2 grams, right? And so their comment was, well, they have 2 grams of broccoli of powder, 2 grams of spinach powder, 2 grams of, what's the other one? A kale powder, right? I have no idea what that powder is, right? I could take a stalk of broccoli and some spinach and shave off the top part and make a little pile here that's 4 grams, right? Not even 2 grams. Throw it in there, 4 grams of broccoli powder, right? So we really spend a lot of time focusing on the quality of the ingredients that were going in there. TrueServe is actually registered, and from the start to finish, they tell you exactly the equivalent of greens that are going in there. So for every 2 grams, which is 1 scoop of this, you get 14 kale leaves, 4 spinach leaves, and a floret of broccoli. if you don't have that standardization, the green supplement is bullshit, right? Like you could throw, I'm going to make a greens product that's literally 30 grams a scoop, and is literally, I'm going to take broccoli, grind it up in a blender, you know, and just.
Well, I think that in formulation now gets missed more than anything because everybody's doing proprietary, no proprietary blends.
But
nobody, not everybody is doing standardized extracts.
No. So and a floretta broccoli weighs way more than 30. Like, I mean, that could weigh more than 30 grams.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I mean, it's way more than 2 grams. Right. So it's just like, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get too far into this, but that's my point here. And then it also, you know, we do use chlorella, which they don't use. And we do other things in there at clinical servings. I mean, it's a little hard to say what is the clinical serving of spirulina and chlorella, but we looked at a lot of the other active products out there. We looked at the products that our staff was taking to make up these things, and that's why we went with the amount we went. Just because we could put more in there doesn't make it a better product, right? Like, it's, I mean, you could keep throwing it in there until you hit like a cost of goods or cost of goods, but that's not the right way to formulate. So anyways, that's our approach. And then there was a comment about the Spectra blend in here. Again, this is a trademark blend that actually has science around the specific blend, right? So showing the antioxidant action, showing the cardiovascular health benefits. And they made a comment because, so Spectra is a 100 milligram blend, and it has a bunch of different greens and reds and whatnot in there that has been studied, right? And they said, oh, well, the second ingredient is green tea extract, and it's only 100 milligrams total. Well, this other product has 500 milligrams of green tea and extract alone in it, so it must be better. No, right? Like, there are a bunch of different types of free radicals in your body. Spectra is specifically to target all 5 of the different types of free radicals in your body. That's why it's in there, right? This isn't a green tea supplement. This isn't a fat burner, right? You know, and then there's more comments of like, you know, well, our core doesn't put in apple cider vinegar. Well, no shit, we don't put in apple cider vinegar. It's a greens product, right? Like, that's cool. And I just want to make it very clear. I'm not talking shit about this product because I think this is a cool product. It has its place. And I actually think you could take core greens and this product all in one, right? Like different times a day. I think there is a place for that. And this is a cool formula. So I don't want to talk bad about that, but like, that is not the point of our formulation, right? So like, I got really defensive on this one person, basically talking shit about a product when, you know, somebody came in and just made a very complimenting comment about saying it's the best greens on the market, which obviously is controversial, and then you get heated on both sides. So anyways, I just felt like I needed to step in there. One of the other comments was about fiber. Like, theirs has 4 grams, ours has less. This is not a fiber supplement either, which, by the way, ours, it does have 2 grams. Right now it says 1 grams on here, but after retesting, 2 grams. It will change the label on the next round. But again, that's not the point. It's not a fiber supplement, right? It's a greens product where, you know, if I was going to take a fiber supplement, it would look totally different than this. The other thing, the final thing I would say is, like, you're looking at, one of the reasons I would take this product, it would be the probiotic blend. So we spend a lot of time looking at the specific strains and why we put them in here. And we have 5 billion versus their 1 billion, right? So this is the one-sided comment that, you know, they didn't talk about that. So anyways, I just wanted to comment directly on this so that they can watch this video and see why we formulate it as it is. Like I said, this is a great product, this other person's product, but our formulation is more of a science-based, so we're using trademarked ingredients where there is really some science to back it, in addition to the art-based or the artistic side of this. In addition, they made a comment about pricing, which, right, the other product was $48 free shipping. And then they said ours was $64, which is just wrong. You can easily find our product for under $45 out there on the internet. Like, that's your job to figure that out, right? So $45. And our average ticket on our website is well over $100, which means you get free shipping. So it was disingenuous to say all of these things. I just wanted to address it. I have no like ill will towards this person. It's kind of like one of those Facebook, you know, like battles. Like it's not that at all. But I am so proud of our core greens product because it does balance. Do I need to take pause? And we're back. Because it does balance all of those things. We can put out an affordable product that is the best tasting on the market for a greens product, which is at the end of the day means people are going to take it, right? And so anyways, just wanted to comment on that. Is there anything else, Meat, that I missed?
Savage.
I don't know. This is my favorite Ask the Boss episode ever.
That wasn't savage. I was just being real.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
Savage in another way. Yeah, I got you.
like a passion way.
Passion way. All right.
I think people think we just make products. Like if you want to make the best product in each thing, like yeah, it would be different. Like, but you can't. I guess you can't cannibalize like your other products, right? Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want a great multivitamin, you take Core Multi. If you want a great joint health, you take, like.
yeah.
Anyways,
And maybe we want to do a fiber product
at some point,
right?
right? So, but I think the point is our product and the way we formulate it it's a fucking phenomenal greens product. There you go, Beep.
Well, and I think a big point of this is that there's a process that goes when you formulate products.
It's not just
Get this hamster wheel, it doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
you know?
and we try our products over and over. So that brings me to my next point. We have, because everyone's raving about our flavors, we're trying some new flavors of greens right here. Let's get it, Meat.
Let's go right into
What's
it.
that one?
I don't know. What does it say?
Grape candy.
Grape candy.
So anyone have a grape greens product?
They ain't never done
Never
that.
seen it.
So I sipped these earlier, but
Yeah.
let's get back in there.
Refresh our memory of how this tastes, man. You lipping it? What are you doing? No. All right. We should put some.
Man, that is really good. It needs a little bit more grape. But that's freaking good.
It's really good.
Now this one, Arnold Palmer.
It's really good, man.
Like this one blew me away a minute ago. Let me
Like that's like pre-workout good. This is what we come out with, no matter what. Right here,
bro. That's like Lipton iced tea with lemonade. I don't know how you change that.
They're really frothy right now too. Like,
Well, that's because it's thick, right? Like because we
sat
shook
a
it
little
up.
bit.
Yeah,
Sipping some greens on the golf course. Come on now.
bro,
In the morning.
I'll go hustle it at 1757. You know,
It's really not bad.
dude, that's good.
like
I'm like just running. I don't know.
yeah, like
Yeah.
how would you change?
I don't
that?
think
Like,
you change
You
it.
can't.
It's got a good balance of lemon and tea.
Yeah, so we
It's
sold
not
out
really-
of our greens like that. We're actually out of stock right now of the berry.
Berry and chocolate's about
Yeah, so we are relaunching the greens,
relaunching, restocking.
restocking, but like people are waiting for it
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just run
next
these.
week.
Restock with a. We won't get a new flavor in time.
No. I mean, like in the next week we're getting the greens, right? Oh no, that
No,
got
that
pushed
one's-
off. End of the month.
You're
Man,
thinking of the
we're gonna be
other
out of stock
hot
for a
product. We got some out of stocks right now.
It's killing us. The out of stocks right now. Like
Because Core Hard's out of stock. That's the one that we possibly could get on Friday or shipped on Friday.
yeah, we're gonna have a restock of
partial.
Core. I'm gonna say right now, restock of Core Hard on Monday.
Yo, I hope Drew's watching this.
I have put it out there, bro. All right, so it just doesn't stop, bro. Look at all this Core Shred.
Is that the new flavor?
It's the new. No, this is the Core Shred. This is a new formula. So we added some GBB to this.
Ooh, hot, sweaty.
Oh, ooh, ah. Here's the new flavor, Tropic Heat. It's
Tropic Heat. That's right.
It's a chili mango.
Forgot about that.
Dude, I didn't even
Chili
We
mango.
come out of ABC with that.
Little spice.
A little spice.
No, just because I want to like,
Bird
sip, like, I don't think
needs
I'm gonna
spice in
sip
everything he
shred. Like,
does.
I'm not gonna drink
Give me a
that.
little
Yeah.
spice.
So, when I made that huge list of all the products were coming out, which I posted like over the
That is
weekend,
true.
It was like the first half of the year we did over 39 new products through like the end of this month. And then the second half, I already have like 40 new products. And I even forgot some of these. So
Yeah, I
like for
forgot
example,
about Tropic Heat.
Hard Extreme, now not only in the pineapple strawberry, but in the Black Lightning. So the blackberry lemonade flavor that we have that is so popular. We got Cortez coming back. That's the same formula in both the Primal Punch and the Black Lightning. And then this one is Burn X, but as you can see, this is Burn. This is part of the PR series, which is the Paul Revelia series. And we got the two original flavors of Tropical Fruit Punch and Orange Mango. But check this one out. Dude, this is so good. Pineapple Colada. It's like a pina colada. So it's got the little jaunt up there. Moving right along to vegan. Look at this. So we got Core Vegan. Don't those look amazing? So this is the Paul Revelia series. Paul's coming into town 21st or whatever. So Bird 22nd launch. Will be the launch. 22nd, June 22nd. I think these are going to sell out in the first day. Like there's a ton of people that are excited about this product. So this is our collaboration with Paul from Pro Physique. Paul can't drink, he's one of our core elite. He can't drink whey. Like he's not even isolate, like he's like allergic to it. So he's been asking for a vegan product for years, literally. And I was like, bro, I'm never doing a vegan product. But I'm going to make the statement here. We created the best tasting vegan product, vegan protein on the market, which has some added goodies in here to help the amino acid spectrum look more like a whey protein. So we have added vegan BCAAs in here. 3 flavors, maple pancake batter. Doesn't that look sexy? Maple pancake batter. What do we got? We got chocolate brownie batter
and then mixed berry.
And then mixed berry. So, which mixed berry I think might be one of my favorites.
We nailed that one first.
Yeah.
That one took less
I'm like out of breath. I'm like,
don't stop now,
Can
dude.
we just show this? And then we got this.
Throw it out there.
So
I'm hungry.
Let's eat up. Let's pop that open.
you want to get in there?
What is this, Doug? What are you doing here?
Yeah. Just
This is the core bar.
put the sound
the
up
crusher
there.
bar.
Like, put the sound. I need to hear people need to see and hear you chewing it.
You like that?
No, I don't know about
No,
stuff.
you gotta whisper and
Talk creepy to
sweet
me.
nothing.
You want me to take it off slowly?
Oh, feed me.
There's our screenshot.
So that was the first time I actually bit into the bar.
Yeah, what do you think?
I really like this bar, dude.
All right, so
So Doug was not shitting on it.
it's
not the
no,
right
I'm
word.
not shitting on it. So it's a little square. Bird, you're gonna try this, but you're gonna get my fingers all over it. My Corona, which is fake news anyway. So
It's good.
you see, it's a little more square. The macros on this are freaking perfect. They are like exactly what we wanted. The only part that missed the mark here is I don't want to give away too much here because I've already showed it all. But there is a texture component of this that they forgot to put in, which I think that is the only change left.
So our first run had a little bit of that texture in another.
Well, let's go way back. This is like our.
Well,
This is a new
It wasn't our
manufacturer.
first run.
This is an East Coast manufacturer versus that whack West Coast manufacturer.
They ate our money.
They did. They charged us for R&D like $6,000, and now we're getting R&D here done for free. That's a good company, right? Because they understand the potential here. So, anyways,
Is that actual size?
yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing. You like it?
About 60 grams.
Bro, you want to get in here?
Get in there, bro.
You're not gonna eat some? You didn't even bite it.
I already had a bunch. Go get in there, bro.
It doesn't even fit his macros.
He's still counting.
No. Get in there. Just take it.
Take the other corner.
bro. Yeah,
Really
bro.
good.
It's good,
That's me chewing.
Thanks.
but it's not chewy to be.
Oh,
But you see, like, it needs a little bit.
Yeah. But it's really good.
Yeah.
It's not like flaky where it's just like crumbly.
Yeah,
And it's not like what would you call it?
Gooey.
Yeah,
not
not
as
gooey
gooey.
because
And it's not powdery either.
I hate the
Yeah.
goo. like-
Because of the high protein, it's
yeah,
not.
it's
You
not
don't
like-
have that
not
powder.
chalky.
Bro,
That's
it's-
what I was thinking of.
I mean,
Dude,
we're freaking close.
Yeah. Does that feel good? That feels good.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like it when I do that?
What button do I press on that?
What flavor is this exactly?
Chocolate peanut butter.
I don't even like peanut butter in this crack.
You don't like peanut butter? Did I know that?
I'm just like
Yeah,
not
he
like
does. That's why he doesn't like the outright bars because he's like they all taste like just peanut butter.
But I'd eat this. Can I finish
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, good question. Yeah. All right.
So that's all the new-ish products
Bro,
that
we're
are
like
on our table.
we're 40 minutes into this, John.
Yeah, just forget the
No,
questions.
no questions.
All right, hold on. I just didn't
Just go
pay-
live questions.
I didn't pay attention to anyone in here. I'm sorry. I was too busy ranting. I like it dirty meat. We love the dirty. Do muscles
Meat
help
Hub.
you?
Would you wear a shirt that said Meat Hub?
Definitely.
Do muscles help
And
you
then a
feel
picture of
more
a ribeye?
masculine? Doug is the alpha male. Let's see here. Meat shouldn't know what Pornhub is. It's too dirty. That was Sam, not your wife. Sam.
She knew what it was.
I got a F China.
Nice, Josh.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Here we go. What do we got?
We got new viewers in there. New. We need
Bar
some.
is crack. I'm still eating it. Oh.
Dude, it's good.
So,
So did you see the other version?
I saw the one on the table.
bro, Josh said
Yeah,
he
yeah.
definitely didn't beep out the F bombs. There are F bombs all over YouTube.
No, there's not. Don't believe Josh.
All right. All right, here
You know you would have got you would have got an email saying like
flagged.
yeah.
All right.
We're
I got a lot of waves.
They're saying hi.
Bro, good
I
afternoon.
missed one.
All right, DeCampo. Spilling the beans on Ghost, I hear. Loving these rant. What?
What about Ghost?
Wasn't that the whole thing with Fitness Informant? It was like, so Ghost came out with the new Nutter Butter Whey.
Yeah.
And like they said GNC leaked it or something like that. And Fitness Informant was like Ryan leaked it by accident or something like that.
I saw him repost his
I don't get
review
involved
of
in
it, of trying it.
Oh yeah. But there
And-
was like, I guess it was leaked. It wasn't like Ghost released it. It was like leaked somehow. Like, I mean, just it doesn't matter. Get those teas made. Loving these rants. Let's see. Let's go.
I'm hungry.
Doug is on one today. Meat.
Let me look
No, they want
that
the
corner
police
right
gone
there.
yet. Private corporations, Mr. Thighs, which would be a nightmare. Yep, that would be a nightmare.
Dude.
Didn't you see the video of the what?
We just like basically tore, and there was no crumble.
Give me that.
That was good. That
might be the
That was a
screenshot.
nice feeding. So if I lick this in, will I get big biceps?
It's really good.
That is good, man. Could it be a little sweeter?
Everything could be sweeter.
Maybe,
in your world.
Yeah. Anyways, all right.
It could be like a what is it, MedRx bar with the. I mean, it could just be chocolate on the whole top.
Doug should be
We were,
governor. No, pretty not.
If we
Pretty
do
sure.
America bar, it would be like
Oh, pause the
Full
poor
juice.
connection. Come on.
full juice MedRx, like 500 calories.
Meaty mayor.
Meaty mayor, no.
Vote Miller Mabe 2024. That's pretty funny. Will Core ever venture into pro hormone?
Maybe that's our like November shirt.
What's that?
Like
Miller
election.
Mabe election
Like
election
2020.
time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Would it be frowned upon if I shower with MRP? No, good. Knock yourself out.
You should videotape it actually and put it on the Meat Hub, and
send it
then
in.
send it in.
That would be nice at the web store from a link that leads to a page with everything currently in stock so you don't have to stumble through product pages. But assume everything's in stock until you get to the product page and like select a flavor and it's out of stock.
Because out of stocks aren't normal.
Right. It's really not. Can we get an unflavored vegan? Why would you want that? So you can bake with it? Dude, bake with the pancake batter. It would be perfect. Oh, put it in my mouth.
Core
bar.
bar. F.
Macros on the bar. Legs once or twice a week. Twice a week. We needed a bar for us with the nut allergies.
Yeah, a lot of activity going on in there.
This will not be nut friendly. Joe Fiorini said there's definitely F-bombs in there.
Maybe I missed one.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We out here.
Cursing's okay. You know, it's just as long as there's.
Should we get to some questions?
Yeah, I guess so. Is that what this is about? Ask the boss.
Man, we had a lot of little rants there. We get the bar. This is a packed episode. What's even going to be your clickbait, Bird?
That's a good question. I don't know.
F the police.
China.
No,
Fund the police.
Yeah, because,
Fund, but it would be fund.
Yeah.
F the police. Get it? No.
But like-
no.
Oh, yeah.
This
Diving
is
in.
somewhere. What's going on with this mic? I feel like it's saggy. Dive in there, me. Get in there.
Any protein bars in the making?
Is that really a question you're asking?
First question on here.
Yeah, bro. And we still got dirty balls coming.
All right, this is a good topic.
Okay, let's get
All
in
right.
there.
I'm going to say the brand just because everybody knows the brand. So what is REDCON doing differently so that they are able to offer huge sales often? Every day is a new day.
Making cheaper products?
That's a good point.
I mean, I guess
No,
that's-
for the most part.
ultimately that's the answer.
For the most part, their products are significantly cheaper, to make. So instead of making, I would say their pre-workout compared to Core Fury probably costs 40
I was gonna say 50.
40 to 50% less to make than at Core Fury. And some of that has to do probably also with their volumes, right? So some of that is not just an inferior, like not
Lesser
a,
product,
if the lesser product, it's also volume game, right? Because they're a $100 million company, right? So when you run, 20,000 units of one flavor versus, 3,000 units of one flavor, your price is significantly different.
Okay. What is the best?
And just to be clear, that was not talking shit on REDCON. It's just that products would be cheaper to make so that they can sell them for bigger deals.
We didn't. Yeah. Nobody said that.
Okay.
Just buy more people.
Just want to make it clear.
Buy more, get it to 100 mil, and then you get more deals.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe. There comes a point where, like, you don't want to devalue your brand too much. But I guess there's also a point in, like, where they just don't care anymore. I don't know if they consider the value of the brand. Am I going on?
No. I was just looking at it. I was like intrigued. Where's me going with this?
Like I don't think we would ever get there, even if we become this massive large company, because there's a certain value that we hold with. I'm not saying that they don't hold that same value, but
I think they're also chasing top line numbers, right? Which actually, the bigger sales, you're going to move more volume, which increases your top line, not necessarily your bottom line, right? So maybe they are more.
Somebody sent you a video request.
So they just want the sale now, right? So like whatever it's going to do to get you that sale now, even though they might make only a couple bucks on it, they want that sale. They want to move the product. They want to grow their top line for an eventual exit strategy. I don't know. That could be.
And it's also very difficult to balance your wholesale game and your direct-to-consumer game. There's such a demand for their product, so the wholesalers still somewhat feel like they need to carry it. But like if you're running deals all the time, the retail stores aren't so interested in your brand much anymore because they got to compete with you, online.
Yeah. So there's a couple good products in here.
Questions?
Yeah. Question. Why did I say products?
Yeah.
Training arms 2 or more times a week to bring the weak part up to make it grow. That's not what helped my arms grow the most. I actually trained buys on one day and tries on another day, or separated buys and tries like on the same day. So buys in the morning, tries at night, or just train them, have one day to crush your arms. That's what I've gained a lot of size on. Now I'm training them kind of twice a week with lower volume so that I can hit them twice a week. When you put a patented ingredient into the product, you pay a licensing fee or sorts in addition to the cost of the goods. So yes and no. So some patented products, there is like an initial fee that you need to pay to kind of use the product. It's part of their administrative cost. But for the most part, I would say 95% of the trademarked or patented ingredients out there do not have that. You have to buy it from a certain source where they are selling you at a price, much higher than their cost. They're building in that licensing fee into the cost of the goods. So yes and no.
Okay. Let's talk about some training. What's the best? So we're determined that there's no best.
Here we go.
So what is your favorite or the best movement for Doug Miller for hypertrophy in the chest? Chest hypertrophy go-to movement. Well, it's a press, not a fly.
It is a press. I've always been a fan of dumbbells. I've always thought I felt dumbbells more.
Yeah, I like dumbbells.
I would say like a dumbbell flat bench would probably be my go-to.
Have you messed around with like slightly inclined, like putting it up on like a 25-pound plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know why. It's just the angles change a little bit. And
yeah, mixing it up.
Gets the shoulder out.
Because of my shoulder kind of rehab, I've been doing mostly just flat and decline. And I've actually really noticed some nice booby gains because I never used to train decline. It was all like incline and flat. So like they say decline actually activates more pec muscle like stimulation than any other angle. And I really feel it. Like I love doing like decline Smith press.
I was going to ask.
And it's
what's
great.
Your setup for that?
2 bumper plates under a flat bench in the front. It's a perfect jump.
On the Smith?
On the Smith, yeah.
Because the hard part with dumbbells always is like
get him in there. Yeah. No, not dumbbells. No, I do it on the Smith. I like the Smith. It's easier to control, safer than the barbell. It's been good.
So the answer to this question is dumbbell pressing.
For me, yes. for you?
All right, so we've gone over Core Pro favorite flavors. What is it okay to use Burn X and Shred with the big POPPA stack?
Yeah, it's awesome. Cutting stack. That'd be sick.
So I think the way to look at these is like look at the products, look at the ingredient panels, and is there overlap? Yep. That's like the biggest thing. You can pretty much stack anything together as long as you're not overloading one ingredient, you know.
And again, this goes back to our formulation science and art conversation that we had earlier, right? Like we've created Burn and Shred to work really well together, right? We could have created one fat burner and thrown the Shred into there, but then it wouldn't work well separately, right? And it would have priced the product out of the market. So it goes back to like synergism, thoughtful formulation, which I guess some people can appreciate, some people don't.
Okay. All right. This is the answer to the question, bro. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but somebody says Training Tuesday workouts coming back? ? I think you got to get back to Training Tuesdays.
Even during like right now?
Well, gyms are opening back up. I would say there's a majority of states that gyms are open rather than not.
Yeah, so I put Training Tuesday on hold when basically I didn't want to be that dick, posting videos or pictures of me still training full on in my home gym while everyone else was using bands at home, right? Like I just didn't want to do that. So yeah, we could bring it back.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Well, you know what? There is a press conference going on right now, Bird, in Virginia at 2 p.m. on Tuesday.
Check it. YouTube's.
And supposedly they're supposed to, hopefully this Friday, catch Northern Virginia up to the rest of Virginia in terms of opening restaurants and gyms, which would be huge. Huge, man.
And on the word on the street in the southern part of Virginia is like they're at 30%.
Dude, in our stores, our retail stores
are climbing back up.
Our southern stores are crushing our northern stores right now because of this lockdown. Yeah. Beep. That's because we're still locked down. And as soon as last Friday they opened the gyms, and we've seen a nice steady increase and nice trends. Like our stores are back where they should be.
What's the first restaurant when everything's fully open? Where are you going?
Dude, Yoko Sushi. This isn't even a question, bro. Sushi. We're going Friday. When we get back from our managers meeting, we have a managers meeting this week, which is I'm super excited about.
I hope we hit up that all-you-can-eat buffet sushi spot. What's that?
Oh, yeah. Sakura.
Oh, Sakura.
Yeah. Friday, Wednesday night.
They know us.
We take Mr. Trey and Mr.
Yeah.
Cup,
Yeah, let's get
maybe
it.
smoke a cigar afterwards.
Oh, for sure. We'll go down to the beach.
We'll go to our spot.
Yeah. Hopefully, Holy Smokes is there.
Yeah.
What was his name? Damn it.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that.
I effing love when Doug curses. It hypes me up. It makes me want to chew up a raw ribeye. I fail you. I can't have clients in the office yet. Only phone and WebEx appointments right now. Oh, dude, that stinks. That stinks. Josh, I hope you made a bunch of money, day trading over the past couple months. Is like
David day trading.
Dude, I opened up that E-Trade account. I'm feeling pretty good.
The stock market's doing well.
Bro, I got to check that.
It's doing. Sam checks it.
So much. I mean, I can't get any like written updates because it's just too close to talk for VA. But I'm watching the YouTube live.
The comments
are just
it's a bunch of bashing.
They hate the governor of Virginia.
He's gotten a lot of hate.
They're talking about schooling right now, and it's not good.
Oh man.
Yeah, I told Steph if North Carolina is open and Northern Virginia is closed, we're moving
for the fall.
We're moving for the fall. It's happening.
Yeah, it doesn't like whatever he's saying. They're just like, there's no way schools could like do this, and like, so we're pretty much just not gonna have school. People are just going crazy.
Dude, the kids don't even get it. It's fake news.
This is
bullshit.
This is total crap.
Look, there's like 5 kids that got it.
These people never.
The 5 kids die of flu a year in like every state.
All right, easy now. Watch what we say around.
Bird, you're gonna have to really beep that one out.
All right, let's move on. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
All right, let's talk about the gym. So Crusher Coliseum's going on.
Yep.
You have some news on that end, and then our boy Tristan, I think he's from Australia. He wants to know what happened to ordering a bunch of Panada equipment. Yeah, I think he asked that multiple times.
Yeah, that was a relationship that just kind of fizzled. Like the guy was kind of flaky when we had that conversation. And honestly, we didn't have the space for it. Like we didn't.
We weren't ready.
It was just an idea, right? And it was an idea on both sides. So we will definitely have some Panada stuff. Probably not at this location. At our next home, we will have some Panada stuff. I just got word today that the boat with a lot of our equipment doesn't arrive in Baltimore until the 27th of July.
So yeah. Man, you're good at memorizing.
So that means, and we got a couple of new pieces we're going to pick up here. So, but anyways,
that means our 4th of July barbecue, you know, we can still have it, but it's not going to be
May,
not be
something like that. Yeah.
This virtual,
dude, Mike from Swanson Nutrition Corner just keeps wanting to pop in here.
Should we get in there?
I don't know. We should let him in.
Let me just read this to you.
Hold on.
So if students have to keep physical distancing at school, how are they going to get to school? Will school buses no longer work out? Closing cafeterias, get out of here. So people could go virtually if they're high risk, or distance themselves if they actually go to school. Someone said this is overkill. Like, no way I'm sending my kid to school. Good luck.
You think my first grader is going to keep his hands off of all they do is wrestle and touch each other? Like, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like no school this year or half day schedule.
I can't believe that.
That's not the news that I was thinking that was going to happen today.
Yeah, no, I can't believe they're talking about making decisions on school yet. Like, that doesn't even seem right.
Masks in school.
Somebody wants to ask.
Masks don't work either. That's fake news.
I had to wear one the other day. I had to. And like I personally have chosen not to wear a mask.
Who?
I've been in a grocery store a couple times, and
somebody yelled at you?
No, nobody's.
They just make you wear.
Nobody told it. Like, we're one of the very few to not wear one, and they just let us be. Like, nobody looks at each other. Nobody even like acknowledges each other anymore. Yeah. But I went into Starbucks, and they were like, "Do you happen to have a mask?" And I was like, "No." So they just gave me one. So the whole 2 minutes I was in Starbucks by myself.
That's sweet. You got a free mask?
No, I threw it away when I walked out. All right, now hold on. A couple more questions. Somebody asked, can we get more training videos? Let's schedule one right now. You want to do it?
Hold on. Jay Honey says getting canceled? What happened? What's getting canceled?
School. Off the joints. Johns.
Bro, Jay, we need...
Johnny, we should...
translator.
Bobby, what's the translator here? What's he
said
say?
We getting canceled off the jaunts.
Jaunts.
Oh, the cuss words. I don't know what you're talking about.
We getting canceled because of all the curse words.
Oh, maybe because the curse words.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We need a translator. I'm
yeah.
trying to be the
Hold
translator.
on, I'm so confused.
Because of all the curse words, we're going to get thrown off the air.
Yeah.
Off YouTube. Or off live.
He's joking.
Whatever.
It's a joke, Meat. Meat, it's a joke.
The jaunts. Bro, I don't know what you said.
I said, bro.
The jaunts.
English, bro. You said Jackson can't keep his hands off. Oh, and Jay said the jaunts.
That's right.
Too early.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
It's when he gets pissed when I say, are you going to go up and see your girlfriends on the street?
Yeah.
And he goes, Daddy, stop it. Oh, I did have a great time with the kids this weekend up at the cabin. That was a good time.
You feel like you got a refresh, there's a lot of that going on.
It was good.
People are needing like...
Jackson was pissed we came home.
Really?
He wants to go back. He's like, when are we going back? I was like, what was your favorite part? He was definitely riding on the back of my quad. Because I don't want him on the front because it's like a racing quad, so it doesn't have like all the plastic safety stuff. So like if you put your like calf up against the pipe, it is hot. Like you'll burn the crap.
Those are tough even for a double passenger or two people.
Oh, so I'm like this because it's a manual too. So I'm shifting with my foot. I got the clutch here, and I'm like, like this, and I'm leaning forward so that he can wrap around me.
Yeah,
yeah. It was fun.
We have on one of our more of a utility quad. My dad got like one of those. It's almost like a seat, like a cushioned seat that goes on the back frame, and it makes
like an extra cushion.
Yeah, it's like a full cushion, and it has like.
On the
compartments that come up on the side that are almost like armrests.
But that's a work vehicle. We got to take a break.
Break.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
it's about 20 years old, and that thing whips, isn't it? And my dad runs it enough and keeps it up. Like it starts first button every time, first, and it's fast. Like it gets to a point where I don't ever think I want to floor it completely. I don't usually wear a helmet, so I'm not going but like I'm going down like dirt roads and stuff, and like the thing's probably doing 60. You know, I can do 60. I would think.
The vehicles now are nuts. Like, I've started like
I want to do a side by side, but they're like 20 grand,
bro. Like there's these like full on like redneck pages that are like just mutters, and they're building these side by sides that the tires are as tall as we are.
Yeah,
and they're just built to go through these mud puddles. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right.
What else we got? Oh, live ended.
I don't know.
Oh shit, man.
What's your favorite low calorie snack? Low calorie night snack. Night. What do you like to nibble on at night? Meat. All right, moving on.
I do my same sludge at night every night.
Did your sons get annoyed at you during the road trip the way Meat gets annoyed at you?
Like, Daddy, you're a lot to handle. No, because I'm driving. I'm like, you're a lot to handle. They were actually great.
The best part, so Doug calls me on the way there on Friday, and he was saying something, yeah, that's just stupid. And then Griffin's like, Daddy, Daddy. And Doug's like, I know, I said stupid. It's silly. It's just silly. It was hilarious.
Griffin called me out.
I think I cussed. I didn't realize you were on speak. I should have.
Well, it's better than Carl. He was like,
yeah, I think
that one day I was on speaker and like he already said hi to Jackson or something like that. Like he knew he was there, and then like he just went off like M, F, and B. Like he just was going off. I was like, Jackson's like, he knows it was. Yeah, I was like, damn.
Do you own a gun besides your biceps?
I don't own a gun in our house because maybe should I not say that? Now people are going to break into my house. But I do not, or am I?
Nobody wants those problems anyway.
Or am I just kidding? But I do not have a gun because I do not want my kids to get it. Or then again, do I?
I don't know. There was one on your story over the weekend.
I think breaking in someone's house is just crazy.
357. I really do like the revolver. So the 357.
I just want that to be my.
It's just a 6-shot, right? And it's just like it's a dual action, but like I didn't have the Magnum rounds, and I was just shooting 38s. But it's a fun gun. It is a fun gun.
It's a fun gun,
and I think it's almost more accurate than like just a regular 9mm or like a Glock.
Well, let's go to the range.
But remember, I don't have a gun in the house.
Well, we can go to a range where you can rent guns.
Damn, my battery's dying.
All right, we about done. I got no more questions.
I mean, he's so anticlimactic.
Oh, bro, like
he's just tired. He's like, I'm hungry. He's like, it's all good. Now he's gonna
Stop ripping on me, man. Why are you so cool? See, this is what I'm working with over here. Let me go to my questions.
True.
So
you had like one question.
This morning I had one.
What?
I was about to go on air.
I didn't have that many. I don't know why. It was like a weird. I'll tell you what though. I'm not even gonna go.
I was gonna go on air and be pissed at the meat brigade. Then I went back.
Battery died.
And then I got.
Dies, sorry.
And then,
Battery does.
Battery's dead.
My battery.
Can you change the battery?
Sorry. I could if you want to break real quick.
Yeah, just break it real
right.
quick. We can't go out like that. We can't just
die.
Freaking battery. After an hour of waiting
back.
for a bird. All right, we got 6 questions. Let's go.
Future flavors of. Do we plan on doing more vegan flavors? Yes.
Yes.
So Josh Gordon.
I think I'd like to do a snickerdoodle next. I mean, we have the maple pancake, but it's not snickerdoodle. It's different.
It's more.
I think a peanut butter. I think a peanut butter would be good too.
Yeah, peanut butter. Yeah. How do you become a core ambassador? We need lead meat brigade ambassador.
Bro,
Josh, why are you not an ambassador?
Like, go to the website, click on like team, and then like crush it tiers or something like that.
Send a video of how passionate you are about crushing it.
Golly.
I mean, we know he is. He's in every every discussion.
Like, bro, it's not even you're in.
You're in.
Just
send an email.
Yeah, you're in. Let's go.
Has Core ever leaked a product before launch date? Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think this podcast is for? We have Core Zone samples out there. Like, yeah.
Doug and Kitten go back and forth a lot on.
I'm all about the hype
marketing
and like, yeah.
And Doug likes to leak and get it out there. Kenton likes to build hype more, but we leak all the time. I think he just leaked everything.
I like to leak it for the like the loyal followers, right? Like, and then build it for the masses. That sounded intelligent.
Sounds good. I like it.
If you build it, they will come. What's your Netflix show or movie suggestions you've been watching?
So I just started 13 Reasons Why. You ever see that? It's about the girl who like kills herself in the first episode.
I thought I heard about. Didn't you watch that?
Yeah. So this is the fourth season. Dude, the main character just pisses me off. Like, he's got so much anxiety right now. Like, he just gives me anxiety watching him. I'm like, bro, just get your shit together.
Go lift, bro.
I was like, bro, dude, he's like $1.15 soaking wet. So like, he
That
needs
doesn't
to
look like he talks to the TV though. You don't. Talk
I
to
get
the
pissed.
TV,
I told Steph last night. I was like, he's just really pissed me off. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through this season. Like, I'm like, just put on your big boy panties and like suck it up. Like, this is bullshit.
Steph talk during movies. Like, does she ask you?
She asked me questions. Anything. She asked me questions. I'm like, I'm watching the same show you're watching. How do I know?
You look like you'd be that.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And then the thing is, like, when she's trying to talk to me and I'm watching a show, I can do one thing at a time, like, right? So I'll pause the show and then I'll be like. And like, I'm doing it to be nice, but obviously that comes across as like, you're fucking interrupting me, you know? So
yeah, I'd have to
you're
go
beeping
back.
interrupting.
If you're talking, like, I have to like go back. Like, I have to.
Oh yeah,
Sam's good. She doesn't ask many questions.
No, she'll ask me also. I'm like, Steph, I swear I'm watching the same show you're watching. I have no idea. 13 Reasons Why. It's
back in the day, I brought this girl to like
the
movies one time, like to like a little date. You know, like I brought her to movies.
Who's this?
This random girl.
Ooh, okay.
This is John.
Yeah. So I brought her to movies, and she was like, she wasn't really feeling it. She was like, like I just really don't like this, and it was like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And I was pissed.
Like, she wanted to leave.
Yeah, she wanted to leave. I actually ended up leaving, and I was like,
bro.
I almost called the Uber for her, but like I just couldn't like. I just wanted to be that savage. Like, all right, cool. I'll call you Uber.
What Marvel movie was it?
It was like something like. Something amazing, whatever movie. It was like Avengers or something like Superman. I was like, there's no way I'm leaving.
Like action comedy is everything.
Like,
Romance.
I just didn't really want to watch a movie tonight. I was like, well, you could have told me that before we were sitting down.
And I paid $20 for your ticket.
Like, I was like, I just was pissed.
Yeah.
What do you think about so you're a big movie theater guy.
Yeah.
So AMC pretty much going under, right? Like,
this will be movie theaters, I'm sure.
I'm thinking the only people that are going to survive are like the Alamos, and you got to provide something more than just like
what does Alamo do?
Like food,
drink, everything. Like you go.
Yeah, I go to the Alamo just for that reason. Like I don't eat dinner, and then like I'd rather go to like see the movie and get dinner at the same time because they actually have good food. Like it's not just like popcorn.
Do you eat it in the theater?
Like
yeah,
right
they
at
wait.
your seat.
There's
like
a wait
the waiter like comes like as you watch the movie, they just drop it off quietly and like.
Do you order ahead of time?
Yeah, you write it down.
So the key is to get there slightly early.
Do they have tables?
No, so like in front of you is like a table with a menu underneath. Like so they'd be like, hey, have you ever been here before? And we just say yeah. So like, all right, cool, you got the thing, just write it down. And so you just take the pen, write it, put it up. They come grab it, deliver it.
So could you put it up in the middle of the movie?
Yeah, anytime you put it up, they'll look and like they'll grab it and then they'll kind of look at it and like make sure you're good and then like to just go and just deliver it. No,
And
you don't
then
have to say anything.
they'll come by at a certain point in the movie and be like, "This is our last time coming, last
and drop
chance
the
to
check
order."
off and then that's it.
It's really
But
cool.
did you have people walking in front of you?
They're
No,
like this
because you're like so leveled up. Yeah.
Also, like each row is like it's
level.
steep.
Yeah, steep.
I got you.
But it's good. I mean, but like
Where do they have one of those?
one loud.
Oh shit! What kind of movie? What food do they have?
Near you is Angelica in Merrifield.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, so they don't do a full service, but you can order something and then take it in.
The
Like Sam and I used to go there and get coffee.
Yeah, but like, what do they have?
Like, they have like good.
Can I get a steak?
No, not like that. They have like burgers.
Bar food.
Like
It's bar food.
Yeah.
You get a good sandwich.
But, like
there.
they change the specials up a lot.
Sandwiches. I like sandwiches.
You're gonna have to.
Sandwiches. I like sandwiches. Sandwiches are great.
You want me to make some sandwiches?
That's why I always say sandwiches.
Why are you talking?
I don't know. I like characters.
I don't know what's that from. I just know like it just like threw me off. I was like, I don't know what you're saying.
He blacked out.
Birds face. Yeah, I'm like,
I was like, I'm gonna keep
sandwiches. I
talking.
just love eating sandwiches.
We gotta end there. This is
Yeah. Peace.
Until next time, keep crushing it. Enjoy your sandwiches.
I'm done.